Hello there friends, CSGO Live here. In today's video, Canis wants more tournaments in China, Fnatic's disastrous performance didn't go unnoticed, stunning viewership numbers of the major, possible charms leak and much more. And then we will review the third day of the major. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. And I think we shall kick things off with some intriguing stats. The most popular match of the first day was the clash between Team Liquid and Wildcard, and it peaked at just 284,000 viewers, which is a half of last year's peak, and that's likely due to the time zone differences. Many fans simply find it inconvenient to wake up early to watch the games. I mean, waking up, I'm at work during this time, so I can't really watch CS. Once the matches of the opening stage wrap up, there's a good chance that Valve will release charms with team logos, as many data miners have speculated. This rumor was fueled by a major attendee who noticed an interesting detail at one of the souvenir shops, so according to them there's a link that redirects to a Steam page, potentially meaning that there will be a new dedicated to something page. My friends, would you like to see the team charms? I really do, honestly. If we get the charms like Virtus.Pro, Na'Vi, Team Liquid or whatever, I will definitely want to have one. Not like the AKs and sausage guys or whatever. Anyways, we'll find out in a few days if the data miners were right. To stay updated and see all the breaking news, make sure to follow us on Twitter, by the way, the link is in the description. And my friends, one thing is certain, we probably won't see a charm with Fnatic's logo this year. After their frustrating defeat, Fnatic dropped from the major with 0-3, and the Chinese fans wasted no time mocking Body, who had previously taunted a player from Rare Atom. So now Body has become a subject of numerous memes. Analysts, however, took a slightly different perspective. Thorin suggested that if Snappy and Senpaias joined the roster, the team could unlock its full potential. Meanwhile, former Astralis coach Trace described the early elimination as a sad moment for one of the CS's oldest orgs. However, he noted that the result was predictable given Fnatic's poor performances throughout the season and during the Armors as well. And let's not forget, they ruined everyone's pick'ems too. And I think we shall wrap up the news part with a nod to a CS legend. Canis believes that China deserves to host at least one S-tier tournament every year due to its unmatched passion for the game. This sentiment seems justified, as Chinese fans are known for their genuine enthusiasm and love for spectacular gameplay. And most importantly, they don't really cross boundaries or harm players like fans in some other regions, for example Brazil. I know Chinese fans can be crazy and ask for autographs and pictures and all that, but they don't ever do harm. And they don't ever mean anything bad. However, even though I fully agree with Kenny, there is one downside. The matches often start very early, making it inconvenient for many people to see it. Thank God, we're here to help you guys, right? With the match recaps and the most exciting news. Yeah, and this is basically the moment where you can follow our channel and hit the like button. And now, my friends, let's turn to today's matches, all of which are best of threes. These matches determine who will advance and who will be eliminated. So the first showdown was BIG versus Furia. And before the game, let's touch some stats. Throughout his career, Fallen has never won a match against BIG. Across 17 maps played with 5 different rosters, Fallen's only managed to win 3 maps against the German side. It's safe to say that BIG are Fallen's kryptonite. Let's see. Map 1 was Nuke, Furia's pick. And the game started energetically. Despite losing the pistol round, Furia quickly rushed into the plant and won the force buy. However, the Brazilian squad soon began to struggle. But because of some simple mistakes, BIG pulled ahead. So much that they started to troll Furia's players. The first half ended with a crushing 9-3 for the Germans. And in the final round, Furia lost a 3v5. So there was a lot of questions about their map pick, especially on the T side. So BIG dominated throughout the map. They were just one step away from advancing to the elimination stage. The second map was Mirage, and this is where Furia took control right from the start. They kicked off with total domination cemented by Fallen's performance. The Brazilian legend won a crucial 1v2 in the pistol round. Then Fallen single-handedly held a B push with his AWP, scoring 4 kills like in the good old days. BIG managed to secure a couple of rounds, but Furia quickly regained control. Skulls single-handedly defended an A push, leaving BIG with almost no chance of a comeback. And again, Skulls displayed that he is a great player and brought his team to 10-2. After switching sides, BIG tried to come back and won the first 4 rounds. However, Furia responded with a 2-round streak and reached the map point. The game basically could have ended there, but Furia failed to clear the ladder room, where JDC just emerged at the last moment and denied the bomb plant. In the next round, Furia just repeated their mistakes, executing their push too late. Furia then lost a round even with a man advantage. The Germans weren't willing to give up their map without a fight. BIG almost equalized the score, but Furia narrowly clinched the victory in the final round, which led to the decider, Dust 2. Initially, the game here leaned in Furia's favor. On the T side, they consistently strung together a series of rounds, while BIG barely scraped 3 rounds total. After switching sides, Furia continued their dominance, and Yuri won the second pistol round single-handedly with 4 frags. And in the next round, Fallen delivered the final blow to BIG. He scored an ace on short. The map ended decisively in Furia's favor, and they secured their spot at the major, while BIG has some work to be done. Meanwhile, mibr faced Rare Atom, where the stakes were high. You lose, you drop from the major. The first map was Inferno, Rare Atom's pick, and it started on a competitive note. In the very first round, Insane nearly clutched a 1v3, but Kaze denied him, allowing the Chinese team to take an early lead. However, Safe soon stepped up for mibr. The Brazilian Opera secured a clean 4K, helping his team to nearly equalize the score. Rare Atom responded with a 2-round streak of their own, turning the game into a back-and-forth battle. Both teams traded rounds, resulting in a close first half that ended 7-5 in favor of Rare Atom. After switching sides, the game completely turned around. mibr just dominated, winning 7 rounds in a row and reaching the map point. And then they just closed out the first map. Next was Anubis, mibr's pick. Initially, the second map appeared to be closer. However, mibr on the CT side managed to stabilize their economy, which helped them to secure a small but vital lead. The first half ended with a slight advantage for mibr. After switching sides, Rare Atom launched a strong comeback, winning almost 6 consecutive rounds and even in the score. And then we had a complete chaotic slaughter. With the crowd's support, Rare Atom pushed ahead to map point and secured the map, forcing to the decider. On the final map Nuke, Rare Atom started strong, winning the first 2 rounds and the last 2 rounds of the first half. However, the rest of it was dominated by mibr. They were just impenetrable. In the second half, mibr carried their momentum and closed the game with confidence, securing their spot at 2-2. This result means that Rare Atom, the sole Chinese team in the tournament, are eliminated, while mibr lived to fight another day. Next up were Complexity 2-1 against Cloud9 1-2. So for the latter, it was an elimination match. Do or die. Let's watch. And the first map was Vertigo, Complexity's pick. And the match began with signs of trouble for Cloud9 as Grim nearly clutched a 1v3 on the pistol round. However, Cloud9 managed to stabilize, taking a solid 5-1 lead. The dominance continued, with Cloud9 winning round after round, capped by Boomich, who secured a crucial 1v2 clutch and brought the half to a commanding 10-2. After the side switch, Complexity started to fight back, winning 4 consecutive rounds. Cloud9's Icy, however, pulled off a crucial 1v2 that disrupted Complexity's economy. Just when it seemed that Cloud9 could close the game, Complexity, despite being outnumbered, successfully defended the B side and rattled Cloud9's morale. Even so, Icy again shone with an incredible spray to win a 1v3. Cloud9 were at a map point, though Complexity refused to bow out, forcing overtimes, where they conceded only one and secured the first map in their favor. Cloud9's pick of Ancient began just as poorly. Complexity grabbed the first 3 rounds before Icy gave Cloud9 a lifeline with a phenomenal play to claim a round. Unfortunately, Cloud9's momentum was short-lived as they stalled and executed too late in the next round. But there was a glimmer of hope when Inters clutched a 1v2, so Cloud9 snagged a couple more rounds. However, Complexity's economy stabilized and they ended the first half on top, 8-4. Switching sides, Cloud9 almost clinched the pistol round, but Floppy outplayed them in a critical 1v2, and it further solidified Complexity's lead. The American team continued to pile on, taking 2 more rounds and stretching their advantage. And even though Cloud9 attempted to come back, Complexity's lead was just too huge. So Alicia's gang closed out the map and the series, sending Cloud9 home with a 2-0. Though many analysts pointed out that Cloud9's performance wasn't entirely disappointing, considering their roster has only been together for like 6 months. However, this result may prompt roster changes as the team looks to rebuild and improve moving forward. Meanwhile, Pain met FlyQuest in a match where he spotted the Major's main stage. The two teams battled fiercely to advance. Map 1 was Vertigo, Pain's pick, and it started with incredible intensity as most rounds were decided in close clutch situations. Early on, Lias secured a 1v2, helping FlyQuest to establish a small lead. Pain responded with a series of 3 before the match turned into a true back and forth. This tug of war resulted in a tied first half. After the side switch, NQZ delivered a crucial pistol round with a spectacular triple kill. A few rounds later, Vexside answered back with a 1v2 clutch, but it did little to stop Pain's momentum as they comfortably took 2 more. FlyQuest retaliated with a 4-round streak, but Pain again regained control. They won 2 rounds and reached the map point. When it looked like Pain might close it out, ENCE stepped up with a heroic 1v2 clutch, pushing the game to overtimes. Pain initially won 3 consecutive rounds in the OTs, but Vexside delivered a brilliant quadro kill on A side to keep FlyQuest in the fight. However, it wasn't enough as Pain ultimately closed out their pick. On FlyQuest's pick, NQZ immediately set the tone with an ace in the pistol round, propelling Pain to a 3-round lead. FlyQuest tried to respond with rounds of their own, but Pain gathered themselves and closed the half strongly with 3 more rounds, and it was 7-5. After switching sides, FlyQuest gained momentum by winning the pistol round, but Snow came through with a crucial 1v2. This clutch seemed to shatter FlyQuest's morale as they failed to secure a single round afterwards. Pain took full control and secured the map, as well as their spot in the Major's main stage. Next up was the clash between Passion UA and Gamer Legion, with both teams battling for a spot at the Major at a scoreline of 3-1. And the match kicked off energetically on Inferno, Passion UA's pick, with Jambo delivering an impressive turnaround headshot during the pistol round. However, in the second round, Passion UA faced issues as they lost the force by allowing Gamer Legion to tie the score and recover their economy. From there, Gamer Legion went on a 4-round streak, highlighted by a quadro kill from Flamas. Passion UA responded with a 2v3 clutch by Jambo and Jacasmo, and in the next round, Volt failed to deny Zerofix from planting the bomb. Despite these setbacks, Gamer Legion regrouped. After conceding 2 rounds and an error by Slant, they strung together 5 consecutive rounds. The second half, the game turned into a back-and-forth battle. One notable moment was during an eco round for Gamer Legion, where Flamas played Baby Shark on the bells.
2, which the first half only counted for 1 round. We'll see if this one counts for 2 rounds. The bad stat, however, is that they nearly get 60% of their T rounds over a huge sample size. And they got...
And then Tolson and ZTR executed a brilliant 2v3 clutch. The half ended with Gamer Legion winning the last 2 rounds, including a knife kill by ZTR, securing their opponent's pick. The second map leaned in favor of Passion UA. They began by winning the first 2 rounds, but trouble arose as Flamas pulled off a 1v2 clutch, sparking a 3-round streak for Gamer Legion. Momentum then shifted back to Passion UA, who secured 5 rounds in a row, ending the first half 7-5 in their favor. The most memorable aspect for Gamer Legion's T side was ZTR, who recorded 0 kills, possibly due to his overconfidence after the knife kill on Inferno. After the side switch, the game was effectively over as Passion UA just denied Gamer Legion any rounds. A flawless half. The final map began with a quadro kill by S-Chilla during the pistol round on Ancient, which was the decider. However, ZTR redeemed himself in the following round with a triple kill in a 2v3, leading Gamer Legion to a 4-round streak. Jacasmo was this close to breaking the streak with a 1v2 clutch, but failed due to a lack of defuse kits. Passion UA retaliated, denying Flamas a 1v2. A comical moment followed when Sland and Fear stumbled into each other on Donut, with Gamer Legion's sniper recovering faster. And later, Tolson emulated ZTR with a knife kill. Flamas then stole the spotlight with an ace, though Gamer Legion almost threw away a 3v5. Despite this, they closed the half 9-3, putting Passion UA in a dire situation. The second half began with Passion UA losing both the pistol and the force buy. They mounted a brief comeback with a 4-round streak, fueled by another quadro kill from S-Chilla, but my guys, it wasn't enough. Gamer Legion maintained their composure, closing out the map, and secured their spot at the Major's main stage. Passion UA drops to 2-2. The final match of the day was a clash between Virtus.Pro and Wildcard, with both teams on the brink of elimination. And my guys, I advise you to get together and watch it pretty closely. So the first map was Ancient, Virtus.Pro's pick. They started strong, confidently taking the first 5 rounds, with Fame securing a triple kill on the force buy. However, Wildcard began to mount the comeback, winning 3 consecutive rounds. They were on the verge of taking a 4th, but VP managed to win a critical 3v5, bringing the score to 7-4. In the last round, Susp delivered an impressive quadro kill, narrowing the scoreline to a manageable gap. After switching sides, Wildcard leveled the score, turning the game into a back-and-forth battle, with each team trading rounds. At 9-8, Fame shot down an A-side push, making the game more challenging for a Wildcard. Shortly after, Norbert stepped up with a quadro kill to bring VP to the map point. Despite a close contest, VP managed to secure their map pick, albeit with difficulties. The second map was Inferno, Wildcard's pick, and they entered it with confidence, aiming to capitalize on their strengths. The first half started rough for VP. They won the pistol round, but then conceded 3 in a row. Fame temporarily shifted the momentum with a 1v3 clutch, but it didn't deter Wildcard's momentum. The Americans stormed ahead, winning 5 straight rounds, with Fuzi shining in a 1v3 clutch. The half ended with Wildcard leading 9-3. Switching sides, Wildcard claimed the pistol round, but VP fought back with a force buy win with just Tech 9s. Norbert stood out with a quadro kill against Eco. But despite this effort, Wildcard maintained control, reaching map point and sealing the victory. The final round was a force buy consisting only of Deagles and 5-7s. The final map, Anubis, saw a strong start from Sonic, who overcame Norbert's 2 opening frags to secure a triple kill on his own in the pistol round, giving Wildcard the first 4 rounds. VP had a 3-round streak but struggled to close the gap, so the first half ended 8-4 in Wildcard's favor. After the side switch, Wildcard extended their lead by taking 4 consecutive rounds, reaching the match point. Although VP showed resilience by fighting back for a few rounds, Wildcard ultimately did it. They won against Virtus.Pro and sent them home. The community has been abuzz with speculation about possible roster changes following Virtus.Pro's elimination. Even James himself hinted at potential changes, stating that the future of the roster remains uncertain. Rufire, one of the biggest Eastern European celebrities, added fuel to the rumors, suggesting that James could potentially join one of the 4 different Eastern European teams in the nearest future, basically meaning that he will leave Virtus.Pro. Similarly, the rest of the players might also leave the roster, indicating a potential overhaul for Virtus.Pro. Furthermore, Nell, a well-known Western insider, commented that the Eastern European scene is on the verge of massive reshuffles, signaling significant changes across multiple teams. And that's all for today, my friends. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and follow our channel, and also leave a comment with whatever you like. I'm not saying goodbye for a long time. See you soon.